As parents, you may be familiar with the sleep crisis that happens in your children, especially in newborn babies. More specifically, they suddenly sleep less than 18 to 20 hours per day, or often stay awake during both daytime and nighttime. These changes not only negatively affect your baby's health, but also make you worried, tired, and even depressed. Dealing with this situation, almost all parents try to get their babies back to the normal routine. Does this really work? Let's figure it out on today's video. Statistics show that 46% of 3-month-old babies and 39% of 6-month-old babies usually wake up at night and stay fuzzy. This could happen from 2 to 8 times per night, varying from child to child. Sleep disorders are very common among children and often come together with some other strange signs. So what are they, and why do they appear? When the normal sleep cycle changes itself, babies also become fuzzier, refuse to eat their favorite food, want to be held and cuddled all the time, get too clingy, like sucking their thumb, become shyer and afraid of strangers. And this is a completely normal development period, which is called wonder weeks, or mental leaps in other words. Every child goes through 10 wonder weeks during the first 20 months of life. They usually happen during week 5, week 8 or 9, week 12, and weeks 18 through 19, and so on. This is the time for children to learn new skills and develop their mental health. To be more specific, they start noticing changes in their world and learn the cause-effect relationship of things that happen around them, like toys fall to the ground, or mom will feed them when they're hungry and cry out for milk. However, some parents don't handle this properly, and what they do to handle it causes bad effects on both their children and themselves. Seeing sudden changes in babies, parents may feel extremely worried about their health. This common thought is perfectly understandable. Parents may wonder if their child is getting sick and if they are taking care of them well enough. So they may try to get their children back to the normal routine by force feeding, force sleeping, over-soothing, or prohibiting them from crying out. These solutions definitely don't work in this case. Like we already mentioned before, wonder weeks are perfectly natural in child development. The strange signs are just how children show the world that their awareness is positively growing up. It's no use changing these behaviors because children will hardly follow you. It may even limit their potential development if you ask them not to cry when they actually want to, or force them to eat when they don't need it at all. Force feeding may even cause obsession and malnutrition in them. Moreover, when your child doesn't sleep through the night, it can make you exhausted from staying awake to take care of them. And your well-being will partially affect the breast milk. Also, that exhaustion may even make you grumpy and not want to stay close to your baby anymore. In fact, about 15% of dads choose to sleep in a separate room to avoid being annoyed by children at night. Some mothers often blame themselves for this situation, which can be one of the reasons triggering postpartum depression. There are 20% of mothers who get this disease within 12 months after childbirth, which is 5% more than that within the first 3 months. This is partly because most children change their routine very often from the 3rd month to the 12th month, which puts pressure on parents if they are not aware of the causes. So what should parents do during these wonder weeks? All they have to do is nothing. Please remember that this is an absolutely normal period in child development. Try not to be worried. Let children do what they want. If they cry, let them cry freely. Then come talk to them. It's their right to cry out to express emotion, which we shouldn't interfere with. If children refuse to eat, don't force them, but just feed them when they ask for. You can also help by making children go to sleep 30 to 45 minutes earlier at night, reducing daytime sleep applied at week 12 to 26, 37 to 55, and 64. Care more for children and play games with them to practice skills they are learning. When they get fussy, you can comfort them with their favorite activities, give them a massage, take them outside, let them play with water. And you should get used to seeing your babies cry out. Once you find this situation normal, you can be ready to support your children and yourself to overcome this period. By now, we hope that you're less concerned about sleep crisis in particular and wonder weeks in general. Let's seize this golden opportunity to help your children develop in the best way. Thank you for watching this video. Please share your comments down below. What part of the Wonder Weeks do you think are hardest? If you like this video, don't forget to hit like, share, and subscribe to watch our upcoming videos. Bye for now, and see you soon.